What's up, y'all? Okay, so all right. So a little bit of a warning here. You're gonna probably get like an entire onslaught of videos for the next couple of days because apparently I'm off work for the next couple of days, which means I got more time to actually go to training. At least until my job like calls me up and be like, "Hey, we need an extra set of hands," which I don't know if they'll do, but they might. I don't know. It's still kind of I'm still kind of new to work, so to speak. But hey, I kind of I like to think I'm getting the hang of it, but also I mean holiday season is coming up, so there's that. But yeah, today was another day of training. We were just kind of like doing some basic. We were just like doing some basic chaining, just kind of like learning chaining stuff. And I wasn't like I wasn't great. This was one of the first days where I was actually told that I didn't do a good job. But once again, I gauge the response by if somebody tells me that I suck or not. So they didn't tell me that I suck. They didn't use that specific word, but they did say that if they had to grade what I did, it would be like a D because first time chaining it forever. So it was like first time. It was like, all right, guys, just do whatever it is that you do. You know, just do something, and I'll let you know how it went down. So we did something, and he let us know how it went down. So it was not great. It wasn't great, but I didn't mind it. You know what I'm saying? Like first time doing something. I mean, my first time doing something. Of course, I'm gonna mess it up. So it did kind of the next go around was a little bit better. So there was that. Today I didn't leave early. So it feels good to not have left early. It feels good that I didn't. I wasn't like I didn't get like sicked out or get worked out, so to speak. So there's that. I think the highlight of my day though was that like I went over there and one of the guys who I initially had issues with back in 2020, he just basically said, it's good to see you here more often. So it's like, I mean, it's good to it's good to be told that. You know what I'm saying? It feels good to know that like I am being recognized for what little bit of work ethic I'm trying to provide over here because I'm not there that often because of my work schedule. But when I am there, I try to do what it is that I can do for the moment that I'm there. So that's it. So it's good to know that I am being noticed for that, for the little bit that I am trying to do. It definitely helps. Low points though. I apparently got a worse enemy at training now. I don't know. Like I don't know for sure, but this guy like this one guy he doesn't like me. It's basically that simple. He doesn't like me, and like after years of being despised in high school, after years of being like despised in high school and despised in middle school and being despised like I've been hated by so many people that like hating me now I just like okay, you don't like me, I will leave you alone then. Like I won't get in your way. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about me interact. You ain't got to worry about me bugging you. But he's one of those guys. Like I say, he's younger than I am. So I'm in his brain is like hey, I'm not trying to annoy you. I'm helping you, and it's like one of these. Okay, so I'm like, because like it's kind of like how people sort of like gaslight themselves to justify being cruel in some fashion. It's like if somebody laughs at a person for like being, it's like if somebody laughs at a picture of a person for being bald, they'll probably like say something like, yeah, well, I'm not laughing at him for being bald. He could be a terrible person. So I'm technically balancing the universe out in my head by justifying this cause with a made up concept, and I feel like that's kind of what's happening here. And I'm like I'm already over it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to this is probably like the last time I'm actually gonna bring it up, but it's like I'm not trying to build. I'm not trying to harp on my enemies. I'm trying to be a wrestler. You know what I'm saying? So I now know that somebody is going to be booing me when I start wrestling. I guess whatever. It does feel good that I do get a chance. Like it still feels good that I get a chance to train. You know what I mean? Like, that's the good part about all this is that I actually still am going to training, and the trainers like the goal is for the trainers to know my name. That's little bits and pieces. If I can get the trainers to if I can get at least two trainers to know my name for good reasons, I've accomplished something for this year. I'm not expecting to become a big time professional wrestler next year. I'm not expecting to like get in the ring and just know 100% of everything. But I do plan to learn bits and pieces of everything. To kind of like just get the hang of stuff. Just so the goal now is to just kind of baby steps, baby. You know what I mean? So there's that. This was long, I know, and I apologize. But yeah, like I said, I went the whole class through. I wasn't told I sucked, but I did. I was told that I was room for improvement, and a D is a passing grade in some states. But yeah, that was yeah. Today was an okay day. Here's to a better tomorrow.